Alright guys, today I've got a little treat for you. Uh, First of all, I owe Amerishima 2012 an apology because I had my doubts that this is exactly what this was. Um, and I had major doubts mainly because early warning, by the time Amerishima had discovered this early warning card being a part of the, I guess it was his discovery, when he discovered this, I kind of blew it off almost instantly because he himself in his video said that he wasn't sure if this was the early warning card. But now it's become pretty clear, and we have tons of evidence here, and I'm going to put together basically four different YouTubers' evidences and just kind of put it in a line and connect the dots here. Illuminati card game, early warning card. This is showing what appears to be, and I still have my, it's probably a 90% surety here. I still have about a 10% doubt that that's what this is, but it was mainly because of my own predisposition. I thought personally that early warning meant maybe a day or two, and by the time we discovered this, or by the time he discovered this, excuse me, it had already been 2 or 3 weeks after the disappearing plane. So in my mind, if it was an early warning, something big would have happened within, a few days. But it's called an early warning, not a late warning, so I had to rethink that. There's a couple things that line up here, and a couple different YouTubers. I don't even know who they all are. I know a couple of them. Somebody out there brought it to Amerishima 2012's attention that this flight actually spells Elohim minus the I. Basically everything is in here. E-L-O-H, no I-M. So Elohim. We have the early warning, we have Elohim. And then I saw this video by BP Earthwatch, which I'm not a huge fan of. Him and Suspicious Observers, they like to worship the sun a little too much for me. But nonetheless, I'm not going to unsubscribe from him just because of that. Um, he does have an occasional find and an occasional thing that gets me thinking. But anyways, to the point. The Catholic Charismatic Alliance. This is pretty much the first time I've heard about this. I've heard about it before, but it didn't really catch me until I saw this picture. And I kind of have like a photographic memory, so instantly when I saw this picture, my mind went to this picture. So I'm thinking that this is the early warning. We are being warned of basically the beginning of the end. And I know a lot of people out here on YouTube are atheists and don't believe in any of this stuff, but you've been effectively conditioned to not look. That's all I can tell you, because everything is lining up. Everything is lining up. So, sorry about the quality of this video. 360p is as good as it's going to get, apparently. I've checked out about 4 different sources for this video, so it's not my fault.
E lasciamo che il Signore finisca l'opera che Lui ha incominciato. Perché questo è un miracolo, il miracolo dell'unità è incominciato. E dice uno scrittore italiano, il Manzoni, famoso, dice questa frase in un romanzo, un uomo semplice del popolo dice questa frase: non ho trovato mai che il Signore abbia incominciato un miracolo senza finirlo bene. Lui finirà bene questo miracolo dell'unità.
Before I continue, basically I just want to, I, I, you know, I have an ability to read body language, And I have an ability to read people. I don't judge people, but I can read them. It's almost like I can look at somebody within 5 minutes and tell exactly who they are. And it's not that I have a predisposition or a prejudgment. It's just I don't know. I can read body language. I can read facial expressions, and I can read. There's more than just a human speaking. There are signs that you can read on somebody to tell whether or not they are um, putting on a show or if they're being fake. Um, I think in the beginning that man didn't even have language. Man only communicated through the body, and I think that's where we get some of this from. Some of these things we can't shake. Man used to communicate with just body language and um, basically mental thought. That was it. It seems like never mind. I digress too much. But the point I want to make is that this person who's with Kenneth Copeland, I can't remember his name to save my life. It's very obvious that he's fake.
Glory, glory, glory.
Watch this.
Tony, thank you. And ask us to pray for him.
Look it. Camera's on me. Gotta pray.
Oh, Father.
Did you see that?
Glory, glory, glory. Tony, thank you, sir. Come on, the man asked us to pray for him.
Camera's on. Gotta pray.
Oh, Father. Come on, the man
Look at
asked
that.
us to
It's
pray
insane.
for him.
Look at. Time to pretend.
Oh, Father.
That guy is so fake. That's basically what I wanted to point out. That guy right there gives me the creeps. And he's definitely infiltrated whatever this is. And this guy up here, he's a freaking joke. If you watch him, he looks like a Howdy Doody puppet. His eyes kind of just go left to right. It's like it's like he's got it's like somebody's got a strings over him or something, or a hand up his rear.
If you're not on fire by now, after what all we've heard, your wood is wet. And I heard it from the Lord. But then I also know it now because of what I know. You're going to talk about tonight for a long. Oh, yeah? I mean it. I said, you're going to talk about tonight for a long time.
But anyways, I just wanted to kind of point this to the few people out there who are into this kind of thing.
I numeri, ma indubbiamente si può pensare e ragionevolmente a questo punto, ed entriamo qui nella seconda questione, come si spiegano, alla esistenza di altri mondi abitati. In che maniera abitati? Da chi abitati? Vede, noi, c'è un detto che risale ancora a secoli fa, natura non facit saltus, la natura non fa salti, cioè c'è il regno vegetale, il regno animale e il regno umano e il regno angelico, le uniche cose, 4 regni che conosciamo. 3 sono naturali e li vediamo. Tra l'uomo, l'essere umano e l'angelo c'è un salto un po' grosso da fare. Ecco perché già con questo argomento della convenienza, che è illustrato molto bene da San Tommaso,
Vatican Advanced Technology Telescope, but it's also called the Lucifer Telescope. Popular science. This is why I like Wikipedia, because they always have their sources, so what's there to disagree with? Lucifer instrument helps astronomers see through the darkness to the most distant observable objects. Part of the Vatican Observatory. They'll never get it. Thanks for listening.